Hello. Shiny day to you all. Shiny day, Patrick. Welcome in. It's been a couple weeks. Deflavored Roses. Hello, shiny day. Glad to have you. I have taken my time off, and now it's time on. That's how it works. Let me make sure that all my shit is shitting correctly. My subtitles weren't on the right source. There we go. Now you have shitty subtitles. Hi, welcome in. It's been 2 weeks, and now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for this stream, because Jacob and Julie are still out and about, having a baby or something. So I don't have any secret sleepover work to do. I have, however, noticed that I have 5 tier 1 emote slots available to fill and 9 animated emotes that I could upload. So I think I want to work on that. I want to make a couple emotes, at least the general design of them. And I want to use this as an excuse to understand more how animating on Clip Studio works, because all the animations that I've made were all on Krita, which works a little better for some things. I wasn't using Clip Studio for that because for some reason Clip Studio didn't have the ability to export GIFs. It just didn't. And now I believe it does. So we're gonna try and get something done with that. Let's go to this screen. Let's make sure that's muted. So this is my, oh my god, that's on the wrong screen. Here we go. This is what I had just for my own reference some time ago. These are some emotes that I made, or at least some of them. You can see this one that recently became an emote. And I have some silly ones. This one was supposed to be like a scared one, but I don't remember why I made the hair like that. There's no reason. This was all done probably a year or 2 ago. Maybe even more than that. So I have no context for any of these. We'll pick a new section of the canvas. I realize I don't have like a death emote for my gameplay streams. I already have anything to emote when I die. And I was thinking something. This is the wrong brush for sketching. There we go. I wanted something kind of like the Krillin death animation. So just have like the bird there, and then have it go like that. It's just very rough lines here. It's my lasso tool. What's the move here? This one. And then just the explosion. So it will be like a 3-frame animation. I guess it would have to be 4 frames because I would need an empty frame. So that's kind of the vibe. Death. Nadine, hello, shiny day, welcome in. There's some emote you have tried to use and don't have a bunch of times, and now you can't think of it. Yeah, I know I've been told that I need to have some emote that, well, I obviously don't. Well, there's another, hold on. There's one that I'm gonna add, probably today, because I have this pointing, one that I could definitely add to my sheet. It probably needs to be like that sort of an explosion. You never remember emotes. I need a finger guns emote. Why am I drawing my bird looking the other way? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know how. Like that, maybe? That looks awful. Hold on. How do I draw? Because it needs to be like that, right? There needs to be a thumbs up and a pointy bit. Knife. I do have a knife one, but you need to pay extra for that one. And a wink. How does a bird wink? Is that a wink? In a twink? I know my bird counts as a twink. You'll be the judge of that. Also, why am I drawing with black? I like to sketch on purple. Let's try one again. That's not how I draw the beak. That's closer. It'd be funny if the bird was holding a pointing emote or emoji. I mean, that's basically how I did the cry one. Because these are not hands, these are twigs. You can see it in the final render, which I do have right here. So I could definitely have it be just the emoji, because you know, bird don't hand, as they say. Do all the eyes wink? That's something I'll have to decide. All eyes? Okay. You just woke up from a nap and decided to go to a swimming pool. You learned to swim before I did. Is that something I knew about you? How do I make him wink without making him look angry? Wait, gee. Oh, that's the whole image, huh? No, I don't want the whole image. Also, I guess it's called backhand index pointing. If I copy the paste it here. No, it's... I guess I could just do a text layer. Does Clip Studio not support emojis? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, it's there, just the wrong color? What? Where is it? Alright, whatever. Snaggle, hello. Oh. Nice. There you go. Backhand points. I guess I'll just do this. I need this to be fine. Don't do that then. Honestly, that's not that bad. I can just hold control and move it. That's convenient. But I do need to make it a little smaller. Should it be 2 of them? And it's a smirk. Everyone is saying. That should be relatively easy to do. How's winking look? Yes, I know I could wink myself, but I guess you need both eyes in order for winking to look like winking. That's what I'm realizing. There you go. How was my break? It was pretty okay. Not the breakest of break, but I did nothing. There were a lot of things that I planned on doing while I was on a break. And then I was like, no, I'll do them after. I'll try to chill. Because I was gonna paint the one wall that I have left to paint. Just so all the walls are painted. Because right now only 3 of my 4 walls are painted. And I also wanted to do some house some fixing around the house, but I need to buy more materials. And I do still need to replace the toilet because it broke a while ago. Well, it's not like broken, but it will be a problem. And I want to fix that before it fully becomes a problem. Something like that. I gave my raven too many eyes. It becomes a problem whenever you want to have any expression. Actually, I'm just gonna use this one. Not really my sketching brush, but it's on a different binding and I don't want to have to go click on it every time. Now this side should be all wings. Or should I pretend they're just not there? No. They need to be there. You need to know their eyes. That's cursed. That's not what I'm going for. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. For the purposes of winking. Let's lasso this. Give it its own layer. Delete that one. And then we're gonna make these a group. The hell did I group? Nothing. Oh, it creates a group with not... What? There we go. If you click the create group button with 2 layers selected, it doesn't actually group anything. That's not what I want. Let's rethink this one. Real quack. So we'll do bird. Actually, I kind of do want it to be flipped the other way. Well, we'll see. Then frame 2, to like exaggerate it. Out of mouth. I like this shape. And then explosion. How do I want the explosion to look? Kind of want it to be a bit of a cloud. Some action lines. Something like that. That's good. Was there another suggestion in chat? Feathers sticking up. Elmo fire. That's right. Another emote that requires expressive hands. I see how it is. Love pointing bird. It's supposed to be finger guns, but I feel like it has to be plural. So we should grab this bad boy and put it like behind. Maybe. You can't tell what the fuck it's. Where do I put this hand? Here? Actually, that kind of works. Tangenting like crazy. Yeah, it was a nightmare. I think that works. I could make the bird bigger. Not like that. In relationship to the hands. No, kind of liked it the way it was. Cool. This is animated. And then we can have Elmo Fire. Where's my purple? How's he looking? What's this? Saint Elmo's Fire is a weather phenomenon in which luminous plasma is created by corona discharge from a rod-like object. I know what y'all are referencing. Don't worry. But this is This is a real thing, I guess. Just throw the boat. Will be an incredibly niche joke that I'm not sure I will even get. I guess the little electrical things are called Saint Elmo's fire. Why is it Saint? There's a disambiguation for this? What? It's a film? Okay. All right. Lab, hello, shiny day, welcome in. That's not a circle. That's a circle. So it's just like facing forward, looking slightly up. But looking slightly up cannot be with beak down. Oh boy. So beak up. That won't make sense. Shock we don't have bird with knife in mouth in Discord. There's a lot of things that I need to add to the Discord. There's a few emotes of mine even that have not made it to the Discord. At least not unless you have the subscription. I don't know. I don't know how to point this freaking bird. Yeah, some of the emotes I didn't add originally because I dislike having the double emotes on the menu, but that's a me problem because I pay for Discord. If I were a better artist, I would try to make him look like a Muppet. The worse I draw it, the more endearing it becomes. Let's start. Let's start beak out. The wings are the biggest issue. Because the wings should kinda come out from there. But they need to be big. Big eye. It's the easiest wing pose I can do. It is, but I've never really nailed down the anatomy of my bird. So I don't actually know where the wings are supposed to come out of. I always cheat. If you look at the emotes here, this wing is coming out of nowhere. I guess this is kind of how I should do it, like straight out the neck. So this is correct. A little crazy looking. How about I did once wanted to kind of do the Rigby thing from regular show. That's all the one I want. Did it? Oh, right, because that's the wrong... Oh, fuck, which layer are you on? There. Let's bring you over. Could do this. And add the wings. The floating eyes bother you. It's kind of the style, but it would be quite different from my usual. I just don't think this one is looking up enough. You could certainly do need a everything is fine emote lap. How else can I draw this? Trying to get a shape here, an angle that works. What if we do down? That's a duck. It's a duck bill. This part has seams and shit. Yeah. No, I think this is a little better. It's not how fire goes. Why am I so bad at drawing fire today? Found someone at my door. No. Good. Actually, let me... Wings should be more forward than... So they kind of both have to come out of there. And then the face kind of has to be back. So smaller. I think that's the vibe, but better. Yeah. Yeah, that's the vibe. Do need... This bird is falling in slow-mo. Falling into madness. Why can't I draw a fucking pointy shape? Is it my brush? No, it's me. It's just this grass one. Maybe I'm just getting messed up because I swear I used to be able to draw fire. Need to get out of my own head. Need more curve on the fire. Okay, yeah. That's correct. I need to make multiple licks. That's flamey. But better. What is wrong with me? I kind of had it, and then I just became useless. Can I draw? Okay, Khaz. Stop it. Get some help. Now, I want this to do that there, kind of. Jesus, I suck. I know what I'm trying. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. My brain and my hand are not connected. And I just don't get it. Like, I understand what you are telling me. I have, like, my freaking sweater. Ow. With flames on it. And shit. Sort of like that. I'll get it eventually. I think I need to draw the outside shape first. Although, if I'm honest, the pointy bit should be in the middle. That's how flames go. Okay, I need to draw my parabola there. And from here, I can decide the last shape I didn't like. Can't connect the two. I need all my brain for this. This should not be this difficult. I love this arc of Patrick pausing my stream. Okay, well that's the vibe. That's the vibe, that's good, that's fine, that's everything that's nice in the world. I think 3 emotes is good enough to work on for today. I might have more time to do things next week anyways. Definitely need to fix the proportions of this. I'm planning on a set time or until I get tired. I'm probably gonna do just over 2 hours. My usual time. I want this to be a vector layer though. Is it 3 prongs enough? How does Isabel draw birds? I really like her take on it. Oh, she's really good with wings. Never mind. Yeah, on my sketch I have 3, and I think it's a good balance. I just gotta get the shape to be a bit more unified. It's gonna be a tangent. I'm just gonna have the mouth be a little higher. Wrong button. But the angle is important. You gotta preserve the angle. Yeah, that's correct. This wing should be in front. Actually, I can just do object. And extend this line. Why do you always do that? line art. Is that what I called it? Ink is what I called it. I'm gonna make a second ink layer behind fire ink. And the edge of it needs to be red. We meet again, fire. Kind of want it to curve that way. So it... Oh fuck, but do I want to animate it? It should be animated, shouldn't it? I don't think I would animate the Raven because the original amplifier does not move. But I think I should... I mean, I could just grab... Is there one that's just the fire? I mean, I could animate it. That's part of the learning process. This fucking guy. This dude has been remaking every single fucking GIF. Good on him. If Jacob and Julia hadn't there for announcing their announcing the pregnancy. I think Julia could have just posted this GIF. On Blue Sky. And not elaborate any further. All right, let's do the base of this. I feel like it should be fierier, but frankly, most of it is going to be behind, so what does it matter? I know there's a simplify vector line. Is there a connect? There is a connect. That one's kind of fucked, but that's fine. You guy a assembly insertion press. Okay. I don't have a blushing emote. I'm gonna choose to believe that Patrick meant what they said. I didn't draw the eyes. Wrong brush. Which way is it easier to draw a circle? Trick question. It's never easy to draw a circle. You did not mean what you said. All right. Really stealthy guy, yeah. I saw a guy on Instagram. That's the end of my sentence. I saw a guy on Instagram narrating sections of the Lord of the Ring movies as if they were AD&D round. It was pretty funny. You had Shall see rock and roller. I remember we saw that movie. What was that one about? Rock and roller. Oh yeah, I do remember this movie. I had it. Yeah, I had it be a pretty. And then we do colors. Where's the fill tool? Fill. I needed to reference all layers. That's not referencing all layers. Reference selected layer. So we'll do this. What is your problem? Oh. Right. There we go. That's what I needed. Firing inks to go under my ink. And this is color burp. Beak color. Eye colors. Do I want fully dark or fully white? I think fully white would be funnier. Do I draw them fully white? Yeah, I do. And here color fire. And the interior of this fire needs to be not that orange. That was kind of weird, but that is how fire did. I just want it fully red. I guess fully red is better for contrast. Technically not how fire looks, but technically not how a bird looks, so whatever. Yes, yeah, I could layer some orange in here with a brush. How to draw shapes that don't look like penises. Should be good enough. I do like taking a bath, but my ideal order of operation is take a bath, do all the things that you would to get clean, and then a rinse from the shower head. Just like a quick one. It's a good relaxing time, but it's not the most efficient way to clean yourself. I would love a chair in my shower. Sadly, I don't think my shower is big enough for a chair. How do I clip? Shadow layer. I don't have it in here. I need to download that material. After I saying how I bathe, did I say like a good boy? No, I did not. I'm not even a boy. I need materials. How do I need to search. Line, polyline fill. This is the one that I got. No. Why am I not logged in? Hello? Where do I even log in? Accounts. I need my previously downloaded materials. I hate how Clip Studio manages previously downloaded materials because I have no idea how to search for that. So I just have to go and find the assets again. And I hope that I got the same one. Can I find it on like my Studio assets? Is there a menu on the website that I just don't know about? It is. Well, I'll be. Is it? Oh, it's on the. Okay, that was. You just need to click on your thing and it says downloads right there. And then all your shit is there. Cool. I had a fishnet brush at some point. I never used it. Did it get downloaded? It did. Let me add it to this. Let me fix the name on this layer. I fucked it up again. Actually, this will be a good base. Just try to use the emote I'm actively making. I'm working on it. Can y'all just fucking wait a little bit? I'm gonna use a regular brush on this. Actually, no, never mind. I never liked the wet edges on that one. My phone's buzzing. And not in the colloquial way of saying that something is good. Just gonna fully put it on silent. That eye color is technically not the shadow color, but I kinda do like the fact that it's brighter than it needs to be. rotate. Thank you. I don't know if it looks, actually I can grab a new view. Can I? View. New window. I wanna check this on my other monitor. Make sure the colors make sense. For some reason, my drawing tablet looks a little bluer than it needs to be. Like, or a little redder, I guess. Blues look purple. Honestly, Snaggle, that emote is excellent. Congrats. Let's copy this into its own thing. Go over here. How big is this? 1242 by 1246. That's good enough. And we're gonna make it a little bigger, actually. Not really what I should have done. I should have moved it to the bottom. That's really what I wanted to do. Okay, let's see how animation works. Timeline. Oh fuck, how do these fucking layers work again? Clip Studio is kind of weird with the way animation layers work. Because I don't think I can have this. Yeah, it needs to be like an animation folder thing. So then I can make an animation cell. Because otherwise, yeah, okay. So this needs to go on there. Delete layer. Get that. These are like this. Insert U, and then in order to right, let's duplicate this layer. And then that can go there. Okay, cool. Making progress. So then, since this is a vector layer, vecna layer, I could probably just fuck up some of these points. Instead of having to redraw every single frame. And it will be more consistent. They said, not knowing what they were getting into. They said with undue confidence. Frame 5. Actually, you should not be on frame 5 because it's 24 frames. And I'm just gonna draw 4 frames of fire. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna flip between them. So just every 3 frames. So next one should be on frame 6. We're going to duplicate this. And then on frame 6 we add this. I love that Clip Studio decided that the last letter on this layer name was a list. So it started as fire underscore ink, and then it's fire underscore INL. L comes after K, and now it's INM, and I assume it's gonna continue to do that for every layer that I duplicate. Okay, so now I want you to go like up there, probably. I'm gonna make this one flicker down. This is 1,000,000% not how fire works. fireworks explode. Ha 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 ha. Good jokes all week. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Khaztaroth 315. I've discovered that my hometown here has bingo nights. Some place does bingo nights, and apparently multiple of my ex-classmates go to those. It reminds you of the time you played Ransom Notes, the game where you make sentences with random words on magnets. And the prompt was the secret member of the Beatles no one talks about. Your friend took ing and o to make Ingo. That's the name. Whoops. And then for the rest of the frames, I'm just gonna repeat the sequence every 3 frames. Hey, not bad. That almost looks like proper fire. You want me to know that when Shallon you played monikers, the clues you used for the murder of Crow's card were all me based? Nice. You will like wing flappies. It will be an interesting addition, but I'm gonna keep it closer to the source. You're a fan of static. Patrick just turns on the radio. Doesn't even tune it. Every time they get in the car. No need for a radio station. Alright, I just need to add color now. And for that, we're going to add a new folder. Actually, I should do the red fire first, because that will influence how this goes. Duplicate it. Now, why are you not visible? It's my question to you. Oh, there we go. Apparently I have to also enable them there. That would make sense. Actually, what do you even... I just need this one. No, deselect. Fill. That's fine. We go to this frame. New cell. Grab this one, I think. Yep. Animation cell. Grab this one. And then repeat for all the other frames. Excellent. And then we add the yellow. Copy this, paste it there. Color fire, highlight. Make it visible, make it the first frame. Although this needs to go above. that in a folder so I don't look at it. And then I technically don't need to worry too much about how this looks, because it is chaotic. It's fire. Do need to grab the proper color. Just kind of do whatever. New animation cell. Add some of that. And then it should be back to the start. It's nice to have the bonk, bonk, bonk with real people that exist outside of your imagination. You bonky people? Love being a bunch of brain cells bumping around the brain. That is chat. Oh, I see. I was busy making this glorious, this glorious animation. It's so janky. But hey, who among us isn't janky? Let's save this. Save as. My own drive. Stream images, emotes, animated projects. This is Elmo Fire. And I can't export it as a GIF. Crazy. This, now, this. I remember when Shock looked like this. Remember that? Way better now. Alina Sedosa, hello. Shiny day. Why did it have shoulders? That's an excellent question. I don't know. It was so long. It was extremely long. It was bouncier though. This is the fucking guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Let's see if this even looks any good. Did I not export it? Where? Where's the menu? What? What? Oh, it's... Why is it so tiny? Let's do it 512. Yes, make the background transparent, thank you. Really? Damn it. The canvas is not exactly squared and Twitch is mad about that. I should have known, but I really didn't think it would matter. It's like a pixel off. I don't know. I don't know how this will turn out. Is it too dark? Should I get rid of the shadow? Looks great. I realize I can't really see it because of my Franker face settings. Do I have a thing where I change? I have a thing where emotes are displayed in a separate thing because I don't need to see emote only messages when I'm modding for SSS. But now I don't remember where that is. Oh well, I guess I'll never know. Uno, hello. Shiny day. I am doing emotes. This is what I just uploaded. Still debating whether or not that's too dark. But the eye does shine through, which is a fun concept. Okay, that chat just doesn't move anymore. Cool. I had other ideas for emotes that I wanted to accomplish today, but turns out drawing and animating an emote takes a while. I think the edge lining is not thick enough. Just upload finger guns as is. Low ass quality bar. For those who don't know, or who arrived late, that's the what's it? That's the finger guns that I have not done anything with. Just fill some purple and bam, done so. I mean, I technically don't have to animate it. So it is possible I could do this very quickly. Why not? Let's try. Demanded saying pew pew. You know what? I accept that demand. It's gonna be interesting to fit on a square. Canvas. I am going to group this group. Sketch. I got distracted. I was actually touching up this one. Let me export this. Let's remove it. Oh, that is better. Yeah. There we go. I made the rim lighting a bit more prominent, and I think that's good. Cool. All right. There's that. We can close that. We can get rid of that. We'll speed run this one. Wrong layer type. It is true that I'm a little past the time I said I would take to do this, but it shouldn't be terribly long. It's just a couple lines. And it's been a while since I've streamed, so I can go a little long. I can go the distance. What's this called? Ink. Yeah, try when you need it in Discord because, you know, Pavel has it. Need that emote IRL. You just gotta find some twigs and hold them. Hold them in your little wings. So that's the ink. I need color. Is that what I called it? Sure. You ask. Come on. Add a shadow layer. And essentially just copy the shadow that I do for all of my emotes. I didn't do the little feathers that I usually put on these, but whatever. I need this. Let me copy this layer, paste it here. Do I need it to be a little bigger? And we're gonna Control J, not duplicate on this. Crazy. If I put you behind, how bad do you look? That's actually not bad. I don't hate that. I need to grab this again. I'll deal with that. Actually, no, let me. I'm pretty sure I had a different emote sheet. For the ones that I had animated. I guess not. Well done. No, I did. Hold on. Yeah. It's this one. Oh, I do need a bopping emote. Hey, good job, Khaz. Writing things down. amplifier needs to go in here. So then I can move you over here and I have a bit better understanding of how many emotes I actually have. And lab demanded for it to say pew pew. Where's the... Why can I not? Why can I not interact with this anymore? Well, I do. There we go. This is hand forward. This is hand. I didn't mean that to be in caps. And then this layer, pew, pew. On the thingies, that's gonna be so tiny though. Don't you want it to like actually be readable? This is the person that wrote text out on a knife. Fair enough. Why do I have freaking stabilization on? My music stopped. That's how it's gonna be. I can probably make this a little taller. Why does it only rotate one way? That button. Okay. Is that it? There's a little shadow on the beam. Don't really need it. Let's copy you. New from clipboard. Whoa. Big ass canvas. Saying hello. Shiny day. I'm being bisexual. Oh, that's why my chair is fucked. I was like, why is my chair, the armrest of my chair missing a corner? It's because it hits my desk. That's why. Okay, let's save you in my new folder. Finger guns. Do not call it fingering. Different emotion. And I need to export it to PNG. Let's do 1200. Why not? I don't remember what resolution I exported the other ones, but Twitch resizes them anyways. Sure. There you go. How's that going to show up? Unless I need to reload this. Extremely tiny text. Yes. Why aren't the hands purple? Because it's just holding the emote. Or the emoji, I should say. It's like when, what's it? Where this one had the, just the twigs. Does Twitch not have a review period? I've been affiliate long enough where it doesn't have any issues with me. I can just upload emotes instantly. if you recently become affiliate or you haven't uploaded that many emotes, it has like a wait period. Nowadays it's pretty short. Even without having instant uploads, Snaggle was able to upload emotes almost right away. The eye lines need to be a little thicker. You are not wrong. They do need to be a little thicker. Very brave of them to assume I want to upload an accidental tick again. And I haven't. I think I am just gonna make the main eye bigger. The other one's gonna stay tiny. Just line width by a little bit more than that. Yeah. And I need to simplify it. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Copy that. Speaking. Getting ever so closer. Okay. Export that. Sure. Okay. We're gonna delete you. Goodbye. Upload again. Finger gun. Yeah. Is that the... No, that's not it. There we go. Does the hand need to get... an outline? So what are you? What are you, brother? The backhand is a little hard to see on light mode, which really only matters for Nadine. She's the only one that uses light mode. Everyone else is normal. There we go. You've been in dark mode for like a year? Oh. Well, how am I gonna bully you now? Why did I even care? Why did I put the outline there? What's the point? No one's gonna use it. How does it look with black outline on the other hand? Only one way to find out. I think it's gonna get a little too busy. You know, that's good actually. You know, Patrick, that's actually good, and thanks for the question. Should have done that from the start. You know, these are things that I know. These are things that I understand, that I've fought with before, and yet. And to give myself attribution to that emote. It's borked. Oh, because I call it gun, not guns. Whoops. Singular now. It's a single gun. It's a double barrel finger gun. That's what I'll tell myself. And I'm gonna grab this one actually. Get the size. Oh, you're tiny. That's okay. We'll make you 1200 by 1200. And we're just gonna zoop. You are not proportioned correctly. Like the Afraid of the Dark guy, double barrel finger shotgun. I love that you called it Afraid of the Dark. That's the canon name now. I really should have made this one a vector layer, but whatever. We're gonna save you as pointing. Been too long ago and have good memory. It's okay, I don't either. I just found it funny. And just gonna upload this one real quick. And now you can point. Be rude and point. I'll fix up the email situation on Discord sometime this week. And if I don't by Sunday, yell at me. Does the Twitch Discord thingy allow the use of GIF emotes without Nitro? No. It's only stickers that can be animated. Unforge. I can do a PNG version. Do not worry. I will make, the whole point of me organizing the emote situation on Discord is so that everyone can use them. Because right now you can only use them if you have a subscription to my channel. Which, if you have a subscription to my channel and you don't have Nitro, that still allows you to use my emotes anywhere. But for everyone else who's on the Discord, I'm going to upload them as they are. Yeah, I believe I have my old emotes uploaded to Discord. So I'm just going to get rid of all of those, upload the new ones, and get it all neated up. That's been me. Lovely to be back. Excited for new streams. In Khaz usual fashion, I have not decided what I'm gonna play on Thursday, but I do have quite a backlog that I can choose from. I've been Khaz, you've been wonderful. Remember that you're very important to me, and remember the point. What's the sure?